So the idea is not to fully ban the technology of encryption. So you can think of encryption as like a security box in which your messages are put before they are sent to the receiver, and only the receiver, along with the box with the message, receives the key that can open the box and read the message. That's encryption in a nutshell. They aren't arguing for a full ban of the technology of encryption, but what they're saying is you need to build a backdoor into it. And as we say in IT, there is no good backdoor. That's at least what we were taught when I was in college. So if I in college to my professor suggested something like this in a hypothetical situation, he would for sure be get really mad and say you were crazy to do something like this, and now the European is doing it, and we're all supposed to accept it blindly. So it's difficult to explain in words how dystopian and how crazy it is to even suggest something like that from a technological perspective. Even if we put the whole totalitarian aspect of them on the side, this is a secure information security issue, because if you build a backdoor for someone, anyone else can get in that backdoor and misuse it for their own goals. So backdoor, there is no good backdoor. That's the rule. They're doing it in order to make the technology of encryption redundant, basically. So if you have a scanning service before the message is put into the box, then that means why do you need the encryption after that? If someone wants to penetrate that message, he will do it through that phase when the scanning is done. So each provider would have to, each provider of digital communication services would have to provide them a backdoor into their channels. This would also mean, amongst other things, that we mustn't, and I don't think your listeners would do it, but when I talk to my Croatian friends, they usually think about this in the context of like someone like UDBA, so the Yugoslavian secret police or something like that, will be listening to your messages. No, people won't be listening to your messages. So your messages will be scanned, and most likely artificial intelligence will scan those messages, and it will be the technology that decides which of those messages are suspicious and which of those messages need to go into the database of or server or wherever it is in Brussels, on which other city. So that's in a nutshell.